Good morning, Mr. Halley. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, good morning, Chairperson.
Yes.
Mr. Chair, this morning's proceedings is in relation to the matter of Brigadier Kube, who was implicated, as you may recall, by Mr. Robert McBride, who was at IPID. Mr. McBride implicated Brigadier Kube as part of what he referred to as the Mabula team. General Mabula is to testify next week and Thursday, and quite coincidentally it seems that Mr. General Mabula happens to be represented by the same firm of attorneys and the same counsel as Brigadier Kube. Late yesterday, I had a discussion with my learned friend who appears on behalf of Brigadier Kube and who appears also on behalf of General Mabula, Mr. Jube of the Johannesburg Bar. We discussed the convenience of postponing the matter till next week, so that because it all deals with mostly the same issues. As you might recall, Mr. Chair, insofar as next week's proceedings are concerned, Brigadier Mabula has been implicated not only by Mr. McBride, but also by General Boyson. And the evidence in relation to General Mabula will deal with that evidence as well. In other words, General Boyson's evidence as well. What we, insofar as today's proceedings are concerned, we've agreed with the other side that it would make sense to postpone the matter till next week, not only because of the convenience factor as far as the different witnesses are concerned, and for the sake of continuity of the evidence, but also because of certain logistical difficulties that have arisen on the part of the Commission's preparation of the bundles and so forth. Some of the bundles may, as we speak right now, not yet have been made available to the other side, and it's appropriate that they should consider the bundles and certainly do so in consultation with their client. In those circumstances, Mr. Chairperson, with your leave, we would ask that the matter be postponed until it is the 21st of August, I believe, next Thursday. Mr. McBride is in attendance this morning, and I've discussed the matter with him. I've discussed the matter with his attorney and his counsel, and it's convenient for everybody if we postpone the matter until next Thursday.
Okay, let me hear from counsel for Brigadier Ngube. They'll just sanitize first.
We have no objection, Jay, with the arrangements and the proposal.
Yes. No, thank you. Thank you. And okay, there was counsel for Mr. McBride as well, isn't it? You confirm that you are fine with the arrangement. Okay, thank you. I would have preferred that we continue. I was going to hear argument about it being convenient that we postpone the matter to Thursday, and I might have been persuaded that that's what we should do. But the fact that there have been logistical and administrative challenges relating to the bundles from the Commission side counts strongly in favor of a postponement. I have been kept up to date about the challenge. I know that it is not the fault of the legal team. But it's unfortunate, but going to be addressed. It's a pity that we find ourselves in this situation. I know that counsel for Brigadier Ngcobe indicated that although their preference was going to be that the matter be postponed to next week, if I decided that we should proceed, they would do their best to proceed. But I think that the issue of the challenges from within the Commission outweigh everything in regard to the bundles. So I will postpone the hearing of the evidence of Brigadier Ngcobe and the cross-examination of Mr. McBride that was going to take place today. It will now then take place next Thursday when another implicated person was going to give evidence and I think to cross-examine as well, General Mabula.
That is correct, Mr. Chair.
Yes, so we'll postpone the hearing of Mr. Ngcobe's evidence and the cross-examination of Mr. McBride to next Thursday at 10 o'clock.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. I am going to adjourn, but the Commission will resume its sitting at 12 o'clock to hear a certain evidence from witnesses whose identity at this stage is not to be disclosed. So the Commission will resume at 12 o'clock. We adjourn.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.